let's see what a Crystrel is. I'm gonna guess it replaces one of the crystal ships. Okay. Crystrel Cruiser? Wow. Ooh, did you do this art yourself? Oh, I get it. 4 heavy crystal Mark 1. So this is, wow. This is the Kestrel B in crystal form. Just use hyperspace by default, Kappa? No, I don't like to use hyperspace if I don't have to. Just because there are a few small glitchy things in it. It's a mix of crystal ship Gibbs. Well, it looks really cool. I mean, you created it yourself. You took the Gibbs and you put it together. That's what I consider you creating it yourself, I assume. That's what you did. Really looks cool. 2 crystals and a human randomly. Alright, Azura, I said I was going to do it, so let me make sure I rename you here. Azura, you can be the stinky, filthy human. I think you can do there. Do that. Okay. And what do we got? Crystrel Cruiser Type A. After getting lost in the crystal sector, a well-known laser enthusiast made some new friends and gained the appreciation for crystal-based weaponry. Oh, so the human is from the Kestrel B, the well-known laser enthusiast that we all know and love, I guess. Very cool. My only worry is it's a little big, and with how far forward it is, I'm worried about missiles on the front part of the ship, but the ship looks insanely strong. So if that's its weakness, I guess that's not too bad. We have a Crystal Vengeance to sell, which I'm always a fan of. I haven't been loading. Dang it. Hold on a second. Am I not loading the Gibbs? Why am I not loading Gibbs? Where are my Gibbs? Gib tester. I loaded it last time and it got overwritten. This time I just forgot to load it. Sorry. We need to see Gibbs. Crystrel Cruiser. Especially since your ship is made out of Gibbs. I have a feeling we're going to want to see the Gibbs. Okay. Apologies, everybody. Last ship, the Gibbs got overwritten. This time, or the Gib tester got overwritten. This time I just forgot to actually load it. Okay. And now I can't do it. Okay, go back to the hangar. Okay, do this. Azura. Not Craig, Azura. Azura. Okay. There you go, Azura. Hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Follow the rebellion! Nice. One piece just flew off. Beautiful Gibbs. You can definitely see these are beautiful Kestrel Gibbs. A ship made out of Gibbs. Alright, so offense is amazing, so you gave it pretty weak defense, which is probably pretty fair. That one just went yeet. That's right. We all love the laser enthusiast, especially when he upgrades his starting setup. I know, right? We especially love the laser enthusiast when he gets even more enthusiastic and gets more lasers. Yeah, very nice Gibbs. Explore the asteroid field. Free 4 fuel. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3. Get the store. Okay. Okay, well, that was a couple not great jumps. Gonna have a ship fight. There we go. Crap. And I just moved the pilot out of there, too. Or the guy who I could have blocked that guy getting in there. Yes, I'll take a free NG. I would love a free NG. Oh, and the ship even has clone beta start. I like it. Oh god, an actual fight? Oh good. Yes, good. Good, an actual fight. Okay. Not quite silly device yet, though. I have 0 scrap, but I do have, again, Crystal Vengeance is free 40 scrap, unless you changed it, but I wouldn't think you would have changed that. Now, silly device would be on doors. He wouldn't care about these darn shields. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can sell worst augment in the game for best augment in the game. Except that can 40 scrap really be considered worst augment in the game? Feel free to sell. Good. You're ironically working on Gibbs right now. Is it really ironic that you're doing that? Nice. Way to be crappy at video games. I mean, spaceship battles, sir. Perfectly mistimed mini-beam. Streamer Pog move. What's that? Okay. Oh, getting the long-range scanners. So we actually do get an extra jump from this, so this is probably empty, but it's not guaranteed empty. Look at this. Good thing I have somebody on shields. Yeah, that's actually letting the shields charge up quicker. Okay, now we have silly device. That was actually really good for the combat drone. Silly device. The run is blessed. Blessed be the silly device. Actually, I think I want you on piloting, because you're immune to fires. You deal with borders better, so we'll do this. Azura, you get downgraded in the shields. Free rock crew. We've already got 2 free crews, Sector 1. I swear, I use, every time I play viewer ships, I use all of my good RNG for the entire FTL week on this day. I think Rand deserves a nice, pleasant experience after your last ship. What was your last ship? I don't remember what your last ship was. Maybe I should switch them around for an attempt. Oh, you mean switch days? No, the RNG will, the salty RNG will follow me to whatever day I play it on. Only had this kind of luck during my hard no pause. I know, I know. I lower your rank, you lower the power to the shield. Okay. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. We could do giant alien spiders here. I do need power. I was up till like 2 a.m. last night reading. I was... they're just pirates. Just like I have an addictive personality to video games, I sometimes can't stop reading. So 1, 2... I'm a little tired today from staying up too late. Just like video games, it's nerdy stuff I read, so, you know, my fantasy stuff. You think I deleted it from my memory? Well, it's... If you tell me the name of the ship, I'll probably remember it. The problem is, I play so many ships I don't remember who creates what, usually. Well, single missile, double fire. So it's not that I don't want to remember your ship, it's that I would need a name to really remember it. Chain burst laser. Nah. You're not sure that that's ironic, Azura? Probably more coincidental. Uh-oh. Semantics time. So I can't go to the store unless I'm okay with diving. You have a chain burst to sell, but I don't think I want to dive. Go shield value. I stole their weapon. Oh, did they have a chain burst laser? I really did. Look for the ship. Oof. I dive if this fails. Ugh. And we got a ship fight. But okay, I guess we're diving for more stuff. You get that when you start a new book? Regularly do like 7-hour-long reading sessions. Good for passing time at work when it's quiet too. Yeah. Nice. That didn't actually do damage to us. Hey, what's up, Jitterbug? It's Tasso, man. What are you doing? What's up with you, man? Just want to stop by and say hi between meetings. Hope my week is starting off well. It is going great, and because you've been telling me how much you enjoyed the tournament, we're doing the tournament test run. We're doing another one this Friday, just so you know. So we're gonna do 2 test runs with Pie Boy, Farb, and a couple other players on Friday. But it's good to see you, man. Hope your meetings go well. I should have done my shield upgrade there. I don't like this fight, but these things do get the result in shields fairly quickly. We need a crystal version of Vulcan. That would be OP. Crystal Vulcan. Now, I've seen a lot of Crystal, and I've seen a lot of Vulcan weapons. Wow, we actually took no damage from that. I'm pretty sure I've actually never seen a Crystal Vulcan weapon before. Only gonna take 6 hull damage. How about 0? I told you, I use all of my RNG right here. All of my RNG right here. You sent a new hyperspace for the tourney, then you found out you effed up and sent another one. Okay, Math Champ, I'll need to update that then. Alright, well, we are diving Sector 1, which is not my favorite. But our ship's pretty insane, so hopefully it'll be okay. It's great news about the tournament. I'm excited. I'm super excited. You cannot do damage to us. Beautiful. Our first test run went well, so I'm hopeful that this one will be even better. You fix a vanilla bug that could mess around with seeds depending on what you named your crew. You can mess up seeds based on crew naming? Now that's interesting. What would it do? Would it make seeding not work or change the seed? It's weird. That's a very interesting sound. It sounds like I'm shooting pieces of glass at my enemies and they're shattering on their ship. Shatter on their ship. Might actually go for this. I'm not worried about weapon upgrades for a while, so I'm actually going to do this. An example of messing things up is moving nebula beacon positions. It's when events roll names for crew you get from them. Interesting. Actually, let's move the human over here. Kill him slightly faster. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, we actually got the halberd beam offline. Perfect. So all we need is the Doge. The Doge and getting out of here as fast as we can. Alright, SB, please do not hit my piloting. Hit anything but piloting or well, engines, I guess. An empty room. Great. Absolutely take that. And if our next shot hits, we actually do get the kill and get the fuel. All right, Sector 1 dive, no problem, man, no problem. Nebula or Zoltan? Did I get long range scanners? I did, so we're going Nebula. When events roll names for characters for crew you get from them, and it rolls a name that's named the same as one of your ship, it will re-roll, but that changes the state of the RNG going forward. Interesting. Okay. Wow, I can't even begin to understand how that works. Yeah, just go for the ship fight here. Hyperspace features a real endless mode. When will I play it, Kappa? I can't tell if that's a real thing or not from the way you asked that question. They're over here. I don't know what hyperspace endless mode entails. Oh, what's up, Vultans? So as one example, even in vanilla, say you go to the piloting blue option nebula event, get a crew member from it. If you then save and quit, then come back to the run, then some beacons can be shuffled around. Stores and stuff. Okay. Okay, interesting. I wouldn't think that would affect the tournament since we're not allowing restarting, but I guess if somebody like crashes, that could be an issue. Hey, great mate with the 12 months, the year of subbing, my friend. Appreciate that. Nice Sector 1 dive. Well, the ship's pretty OP, so Can't take too much credit. It will regenerate the events, and then when it generates that event, you got the guy from it. It sees you already have that name, and it re-rolls a name. Okay. Interesting. Crashes and possibly the names of your starting crew and also crew you find in previous sectors. So if it just happens to be bad RNG for similar names happening, I guess that causes the issue, it sounds like. It is real that hyperspace features a real endless mode? Okay. Is that like the latest version of hyperspace? Because I have not seen any hyperspace version that has an endless mode. Alright, do I have anything to sell? Again, I have the chain laser. Let's see if we get any more scrap before we go that way. You just saw the weapons? Yeah. This ship is called the Crystrel. Crystrel? Basically, it's Kestrel B's 4 heavy laser craziness combined with a bunch of crystal heavy weapons. So it's an insanely OP ship, basically. The hyperspace infinite thing is disabled by default. Gotcha. The Crystrel. Is that what it's called? The Crystrel? It's a tongue twister of a phrase to shray. It's hard to shray that phrase. You hate to be bothering others, but can anyone point you to the resource for making your own FTL ship? What most people use, No Mercy Period, is a mod called Super Luminal. If you type exclamation point FTL ship, I believe I have a link to it. I believe. Another rock. Wow, we are getting so much crew today. It's actually the tongue twisterl. The tongue twisterl. In hyperspace, it fixes that so that it rolls the RNG once and uses that to seed a different RNG that it can keep retrying to roll an unused name. Okay. Did I mention I've been getting a lot of free crew today? My goodness. All right, go hang out in the O2 just in case we need to vent you, Brian. Brian. Okay, that is not the right link. If you type exclamation point bio, I believe there's a link to Biohazard and my video on how to mod, so that might give you something useful. Try exclamation point bio. I don't know if I have something for super luminal, honestly. I can't remember off the top of my head if I have a link for that. I thought I did. I could be mistaken, though. Using up all your good RNG. Today to get wrecked on Wednesday. No free crew Wednesday, calling it. Yeah. Pretty much. Whoops. Did not mean to click outside of that. Okay. Here, oh, there it is. Michi's got it. So check that. Maybe there's a link to to Superluminal in there somewhere, but I can't remember. Too many commands. Not enough time. Not enough brain power for me. Okay, mind control. So I can get the 3 OP systems here, right? Okay. And scrap short of mind control, though. So I'd have to sell a crystal laser long-range scanners, which we're not doing. So, no backup battery, no backup battery. I would have gotten mind control if it was there, if I could afford it. Could have afforded it. Sadly, we could not. Oh, God. Sadly, we're going to have no O2, actually. Let's do this. I don't even need to get your weapons offline. Hollow Shadime was practicing tourney runs, and on his stealth B run, he pressed 1 to power his glaive beam and accidentally drew straws. Oh, I hate to laugh, but I know exactly what you're talking about. He accidentally drew. So he gave, instead of taking the fight, he gave one of his crew away. I've done that before. Oh, it's glad to hear that the world record holder for Hard Mode No Pause Tour Streak Challenge has made the same mistake I've made once. Golly, that's rough. That's funny, but rough. Okay. Okay, up here. We have a lot of venting going on in this ship. And I applaud the venting. I applaud venting. Yeah, come on in and get vented more. Come on in, the venting's fine. To be fair, he was playing faster than he normally does. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, he plays... I mean, to get 92 wins in a row, I'm sure he plays very slow. Again, I don't watch a lot of other FTL players. From what I've heard, though, he's very strategic and deliberates on a lot of his plays. So the tournament's going to be a different play style for sure. So he probably needs to practice to, you know, get his play style change down. He still fell too far behind and lost, though. Found heavy laser too late and hacking way too late. No additional crew. Lost his ult through boarding at one event. Did you say he was playing Stealth B? I seriously doubt in the tournament Stealth B will ever be a ship that will be used, because I think we're going to let players have some input on which ship they play. But I guess if he's going to practice, the one you practiced on is the toughest ship in the game, so I guess I understand him doing that. But I have a feeling that if we do the pick ban system that we've been kind of discussing, that I'm not sure is finalized, that he's probably not going to have to play that ship. But who knows? Maybe that's will be what the final will be. He took an 80% Hermes hit and cloaking, then died on that fight. And again, Stealth B is rather luck-based, so in a ban system, a lot of people might ban if they feel skilled. I would guess that they would. Your understanding of the rules is there will be 3 random ships and each player gets to rule out one. That is, I think, what we're leaning towards. I don't know if it's been finalized yet, if Castalian has finalized that, but that's what I'm leaning towards. I like that idea because that gives players input on which ship they play, and also lets us kind of tailor ships to different levels of difficulty for the different, different tournament rounds or whatever. We shouldn't take damage here. Hey, what's up, Mihagis? How are you doing? 6 missiles? Decent deal. Not enough free stuff in that deal. Not enough free stuff. I'm a poet, didn't know it. Some interesting ships today. I really like the look of this one. Aricia, I feel like you did a really good job taking Gibbs and turning them into a cool ship shape. Only thing, again, that I'm slightly worried about is if you did go for drone control with defense drone for your missile defense, weapons and shields are highly likely to fail at defense drone stopping the missile from hitting them. So probably I'd prefer like weapons and shields to be back here so that defense drone bug wouldn't affect this as heavily, but I like the look of it a lot. You're doing good. You want to do some FTL runs and cry again. All right. Oh, man. So we learned the other day that Uncharted Nebula from testing is the lowest scrap gain sector. However, long-range scanners, I feel like, mitigates that some. But since I have an NG, I think I'm just going to go to NG control anyway because I love my NG free stuff. This one looks really strong with 4 crystals. Might be a quick run if I get lucky with getting more weaponry. Honestly, if I get hacking, I don't even know that I'd need more weaponry. I, of course, would want to get better weapons, but... wow, the venting on this ship is actually pretty insane, too. You can just run forever. Damn, he did get through, though. Oh, he has 2 shields and a defense 2 drone in Sector 2. Again, another one of my favorite things to see. There are many ships with starting weapons that couldn't do damage to this ship, I'm pretty sure. Jesus, are you freaking kidding me? He dodged all that. Okay, there we go. Does chat know a place where you can just vent about your FTL troubles and get some helpful insight? Does chat know a place? You're in a place for that. This chat, you could probably do that in one of the many FTL discords that's out there, like Hyperspace or the Irie Legacy Tournament Discord. I would say my Discord, but I don't know that my Discord is active enough for you to do that. I mean when I'm offline. Okay, subset forums. I don't know, maybe chat can again tell you. Maybe they've got a better place. Am I in Sector 3? I'm in Sector 2, right? No, I am in Sector 3. That's why I'm seeing 2 shield ships. Never mind. Oh my god, so many borders. Okay. At least his weapons are all offline. Jesus, why would you board me with 3 people? Do you have a death wish? Do you want to never repair your ship again? It's a shame all the other crystal weapons are so bad, yeah. You want to improve, but you're hitting some walls in the game, it looks like. Well, again, feel free to ask your questions here as well. I know you want to do it off stream when I'm not here, but you're here now, so are we, so feel free to ask questions. Hyperspace doesn't have its own Discord there. How's in the Multiverse Discord? Ah, okay. My bad. Rand, why am I not in your Discord? This is actually clearly somehow my fault. You must remedy this. There it is. There's the Discord. Feel free. There is a chat that I think that some people talk about some mods and stuff in there, so you could probably ask them your questions in my Discord in one of the channels. The main reason my Discord's not more active is because I'm not super active in it because I am antisocial and just don't hang out in Discords very much. I know it's a thing that a lot of gamers do to just hang out in Discords. I've never gotten to the habit of doing that. What do I want to upgrade? I really want systems and I need weapons. So I think I'm actually... Do I skip this fight? Eh. But yeah, Mijagis. I apologize if I'm butchering your name. People come in this Twitch channel and ask FTL questions all the time, and I love chatting with people to try to help them improve their FTL games, so feel free to ask your questions if you have some specific things that are bugging you. What I will also say is if you actually type exclamation point... Oh, I have an FTL for Beginners Guide YouTube video. It's about 20 minutes that gives a lot of the strategies and mistakes, or basically it goes through an early run on easy difficulty with a lot of the strategies I use as general strategies for how to upgrade your ship. So I often suggest that. I pronounce it okay? Okay. How can you learn what the better weapons are? Because you notice that when ships have 2, 3+ shields, you can't hit them. Well, you could look at my tier list of weapons as well. Exclamation point tier list. Flak 1, heavy laser. Burst Laser 2, Halberd Beam. If you remember those 4 or 5 weapons, those are some of the best weapons in the game. Also, learn to love hacking. Hacking is the best system in the game because it lets your weapons get through when you don't have enough of them. Looks like most of the enemies only come onto my ship to get vented. That's what we do here. That's what we do. There's the guide video. Thank you. I think I have a command for it. I have command again for most things. Burst Laser 2. Well, if there's one weapon I'll replace a Crystal H with, it would be a Burst Laser 2. Okay. I really do need systems, though. Hopefully one of these 2 jumps is a store. Because we have plenty of scrap. We could even get cloaking, I believe, here. Sure, have some fuel. Hopefully I'm going to get a store where I can buy more fuel. Thank you for not being a map. Very nice. Ugh. 2, 3, 4. No store unless quest or exit beacon are a store. I guess there was a lot of shameless self-promotion in my answering of your questions, Mijagis, so I don't know if I should apologize for that, but shameless self-plugging. There are a lot of, because FTL is my main game, I have a lot of resources in reference to that, I guess. You love my YouTube videos, by the way. It really helped you through the COVID virus stuff. Nice, Matt Boy. I'm glad to hear that. I love hearing when people have used my salty videos to entertain them. I'm actually going to go drone schematic here because I already have an NG and I need scrap. Damn, I could have skipped a ship fight to get a store. I don't think I dived twice. You forget what that's called in English. COVID virus? What, COVID-19 or what? Ooh, I don't... Small research station. Does Clone Bay protect us here? It's this one and the distress signal one that I... No, this is the distress signal one. There's one with fires in it. Can't remember what Clone Bay protects us here. I think this one can turn your crew against you. I think Pandemic is the one that turns crew against you. You always say to people that if they don't know how to pronounce it, just think like Karate Kid. Close enough. Mr. Miyagi? Ah, so Miyagi's? Is that how it is? I'll go for a Zoltan Shield. This is why I also love Rand streams. You sometimes lurk, catch up on YouTube and so on. This is your happy place and you can let Rand be salty while you are not. It's your happy place because I can be salty to avoid your saltiness. Okay. So you can be vicariously salty through me so you don't have to experience the rage and frustration on your own. I like it. I like it. Close enough? Okay, close enough. I'll take that. There's lots of names that I'm sure I mispronounced. Which you should get the mod of the total jumps. You heard that it doesn't disable achievements. Are you talking about extended pursuit indicator? That I'm not sure about. I don't know what disables achievements. Crap, I'm going to be out of fuel here. Okay, I guess I just jump here since we're going to have to wait for fuel unless we get fuel from this jump. That event is a Medbay level 3 blue option and Clone Bay doesn't help. That's what I thought. Okay. Oh, that's actually just in time for fuel. Okay. That is a dead end. So if I want to go through the nebula, I got to go back and around. Since I'm not going this way, I have to just hope that this is this is Zoltan Shield quest. I mean Envoy quest. It doesn't disable achievements if you recall correctly. I don't know how you can install anything that doesn't install affect achievements if it's in Steam or what. I honestly don't know how the achievements work because I've played with these particular mods for so long and have not cared about achievements for so long that I don't honestly know. Let's let you not get vented. Don't want to vent a silly device. 'Tis a silly plan. We have so much scrap. So much scrap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe. I actually want to get here as late as possible because if it is a quest and it ends up being over here, I just don't get to do it. I should probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I can dive for it if I need to. Dive. Not to die, dive for it. I have so much scrap right now. I'm banking it all for the store. Oh, that's a big giant missile. Oh god, I hope this asteroid field helps us get through the assault and shield for my first volley. Nice! 0 doges for you. Get breached weapons. Oh, that feels good. I feel good! You're going to watch a video, it seems. Alright, enjoy, Miyagis. Enjoy. I'm gonna guess that's the FTL for Beginners video. Hopefully it'll be helpful to you. Could get 3rd shield right now. Okay, awesome. I hope it is helpful. And again, if you have questions, feel free to come back and ask them after you watch. Let me do this. There. I will say my anti-boarding is not amazing without, you know, a mantis, but we do have a couple crystal dudes. It's a good dodge. Nice. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Good doges. That's a lot of fuel. And it's not bad scrap, honestly. You know what? I'm going to take that deal. You already got your victory on easy and not playing the advanced edition, but that will come after your first medium victory. Okay. You're welcome to do it at your pace. I honestly, my video is for advanced edition. I didn't clarify because I just assume everybody plays on advanced edition, because to me, non-advanced edition is like playing without DLC and like StarCraft and stuff. So my video is assuming you're playing on advanced edition, so that might make it less useful to you. Nice, no dodges. Oh, still took damage though. Is there fire? No. Hey, what's up, Steady Prim? It's been a while. How goes the runs and how have I been? I've been good. Runs are going well. Using up all my good RNG on the day when I don't need it. That's a huge ship. This human takes forever to get to the shield to fight. Yes. There was a lot of venting over here, that's for sure. 312 scrap. Man, I'm banking so much scrap right now. I am baking so much scrap. We're gonna bake the scrap into cookies. This guy can't get through my 2 shields. Wow, what a terrible build you have, sir. Glad to hear I'm doing well. Well, thank you. I hope you've been doing well, Zeddy. I actually, you know, I meant to say this earlier. I'm probably going to take a few days off from streaming because this Saturday I get my 2nd COVID vaccine shot, which is apparently the one that's supposed to have more side effects. So my thinking is I'm probably going to go visit my brother this Saturday because a friend of mine is having a party. So I'm going to go down and hang out for that after I get my COVID vaccine and then plan on crashing the next couple days. So probably Sunday, Monday of this following week, I probably am not going to stream. Alright, we did get the Zoltan quest here. Papa's Dit, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. So I'm probably going to take a couple days off just in preparation that I'm probably going to be knocked out by that. I have friends who have been knocked out pretty hard by that 2nd shot, so. Alright, finally some systems. You get yours on Wednesday and you're not looking forward to it? I am looking forward to it, but I'm just not looking forward to these side effects. Partying sounds nice. Well, it's actually my friends who are part of the D&D group that I play with, they are moving to Hawaii, and it's a going away party for them. I have 400 scrap. Well, let's just buy all of the systems. And I still have 212 scrap. Holy scrap. Alright, well, I don't really love any of these weapons, so I'm just going to get hacking upgraded. And probably get level... I could get level 3 shield, but if we do get... If we do get Zoltan's Shield, dodge is actually more useful. You bled and bruised badly from the first one? Really? Yikes, I hadn't heard anybody having that bad of an experience on that one. I'm sorry to hear that. My first one was just some soreness for me. Glad to hear I'm nearly fully... Hope this... Yep. I'm hoping so too. I appreciate that. How? How? Oh, because we didn't dodge, that's how. Because we have a frickin' stunner thing. Ion. Wow, we just got 2 weapons from that event. Ion Blast, Hermes. Holy crap. Now that, my friends, is what I would call a triple reward. We got a double reward, but both of them had a weapon included. I call that a triple reward. Insane. Let's go NG, man. Way too much luck. I'm telling you, all of the RNG in the galaxy goes into my Monday... So glad this is not the quest. My Monday viewership streams and never into the Wednesday hard mode no pause streaking. Alright, nice. Free NG blue stuff. What's up, Birdbrain? Wow, it's been a long time, Birdbrain. How are you? Reconciliation of our ordeals without war. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. And come on, Zoltan Shield. Yes! Yes! Just say no to Envoy. Just say no. You fear for Wednesday? Well, you know, could it be worse than the last 2 Wednesdays? I don't know that it could be, so we'll just expect it to be bad. Alright, cloaking. Automated reloader. Our weapons are pretty darn good. But what's really great is we have all of the systems, and our augments are pretty insane, honestly, too. You'll remember to hydrate well for Wednesday salt. Me too. You're fine, Birdbrain. Health problems and time zone differences make it hard to catch my live streams. No problem. I definitely don't want to sound like I'm ever accusing somebody of missing streams. Real life is more important, that's for sure. But it is good to see you, my friend. It's really good to see you. I think the ship is flagship ready? Almost. A little bit more defense than I think we are. So I have 7 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think I need to beeline it for those. I don't really need anything from the store, since we just spent most of our scrap. Sure, I'm glad I banked 400 scrap, because I spent it all in like 4 jumps and 3 stores. 2 stores, whatever it was. Nor. May have tried to overcompensate for how weak the definitely not an NG was. Honestly, I've said this before, I prefer on the strong side than the weak side ship. Your ship only had 1 shield and 1 engine, so I said this at the beginning of the stream. I think you struck a decent balance. Yes, a little on the OP side, but again, I prefer that to the weak side. Also, I'm having insanely good RNG, so you know, take it with a grain of salt. A grain of FTL salt missiles. We are having insanely good luck on this run. Hacking again, I know, on Salt FTL run, I know. Not even a real run. Not even a real Rand run. So the way to actually get scrap here, even if they are people who tell me where the correct quest beacon is, I'd have to crew kill them. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I don't know if this will work, though. Trying to pull... I want to pull the crew into 2 different rooms here. Damn, his dodges were too good. And now he's just running. He's been running the whole time, but now I just gotta go for piloting, I guess. Okay. There it is. Yeah, so I would have had to crew kill there to actually get scrap on that. But we do know that this ship fight will actually be, we can finish them off and get scrap from it. Okay. Can the crystal weapons cause fires? No, but I believe they can cause breaches if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that's actually pretty scary drones there. Alright, ignore him and kill him. No, wait! No, you wait as you die. Wait patiently for death. Accept your death. Accept it. 'Tis inevitable. Your death is inevitable. Okay. No mercy. The rebels are the true heroes. The Federation are the true villains in this game. It's an empty shell. Civilian Iraq. Apparently civilians are one of the best sectors for scrap, right? This might be a forced slug, but with hard build, it's probably fine. Honestly, even though we only have 5 power weapons, we're really strong. The cloaking works? Oh, I didn't look at the cloaking image. Let's see. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Good job. You've got all these little white highlights in there. That's really cool. I mentioned it earlier, but is the FTL dev confirmed for the tournament? Again, I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to give away, but there might be 2. There might actually be 2 that we're talking to. I think one is, I'm not sure about the second. So hopefully I'm not giving away too much by saying that. I know they're surprises and stuff, but I think I'm allowed to say that. I probably could say way more, but I'm just, you know. I don't want to give away too much of all the work Castellan's put into stuff, so. But I believe we will have at least one FTL dev to talk to during the tournament, which is really cool. No surrender, no mercy, never surrender. Excited Dumble Doge noises. Well, apparently one of the devs, I think it's the writer of FTL, maybe some of you know this. I think he's actually working on Talos Principle 2, which is a weird random thing that Castellan told me when he saw I was playing Talos Principle, that I think Tom or Justin, I think, is actually a writer on Talos Principle 2 or something, who was the writer for FTL. Minimum count of devs 1 to a maximum of 25, rumor has it. Yes, somewhere in that number will be the number of devs we will talk to. Unless it's below that and it's 0. But need a GG Cooties trophy. GG Cooties, alright. Alright, big giant missile, we're gonna cloak that. Actually, I'm not gonna cloak it. Because we have, well, Result and Shield still up, we won't cloak it. Now we must cloak it. Get Dumble Doged. Thank God 94% was not 0. Playboy had a reference to that in Shogi's game on Friday as well. There was a 90% chance to dodge a missile, so of course the character was hit by a missile, of course. 161 scrap. Do I save my scrap for a store? Not a lot of options there. I have long range scanners. I would still like change. If I got a flak or something or a halberd, I would definitely swap out. You know, I might go. I didn't go Vulcan last time. If I get a Vulcan would be pretty nice. Who knows what kind of doors this tournament opens? No kidding. I mean, if it goes well, I'm hoping we do more of them in the future. I am hoping this will be the starts to many similar tournaments. Especially with how much work. I'm not going to say me, because I've definitely not put nearly as much work into it as Kassalian has. As much work as has gone into it, mainly by Kassalian. Alright, titanium system casing. This sells really well, but I like all of my augments. I should have considered this, but I don't want to lose any of my augments. They're all too good. I do have a store right here, though. If silly device is part of the tournament, it will open all the doors. Or lock all of them. One of those two. I'm not going to leave an augment behind. These are all premium grade A prime rib augments. Is there a community of people speedrunning this game? Yes. And I believe the current speedrun record holder is participating in the tournament. If I'm not mistaken. What's pretty crazy is I think we actually have 2 world record holders competing in the tournament. Paulo is the world record hard mode no pause streak holder. And I believe one of the categories for speedrunning, I forget who it is. Oh yes, I would love a free mantis. Beautiful. Yeah. He's shield trained. And just leave him over here. It's fine to deal with borders. By the way, I hope I'm doing well. Hope the COVID situation hasn't caused too much problems. Stay safe. Thank you, Birdbrain. Like I said a bit ago, I'll be getting my second shot soon, so it'll be less of an issue then, at least not for me to worry about it as much anymore. Makes sense that you take time and effort for this tournament. Well, again, I honestly can't take... although the tournament was my idea, I cannot take a credit for most of the work that's been going into it because Kassalian has been working his ass off to put this thing together, so he's really the one who deserves most of the credit for what the final product you're going to see. I'm super psyched to be a part of it, and I'm super psyched that it's how it's looking to come together, but honestly, I give so much credit to him to making it happen, so... And this is not me trying to be humble or something. I'm being serious when I say the amount of hours he has been putting into this is kind of insane. Next month is going to be good. Weather is getting warmer. Subnautica Below Zero is coming out. Tourney is on the way. I am looking forward to Subnautica Below Zero as well. I cannot wait to play. Dive into the next Subnautica game. Oh man, and I didn't even mean that pun. Someone should try to find a seed where every sector is abandoned. Is that even possible? Whoo! There we go. That's why I came to this store. That's why I came to this store, baby. Wow, so this is like 2 of my favorite weapons and then better heavy lasers. Better, are they better? I mean, they pierce one shield, but they don't do fires. And I honestly, if I have a choice between breach, fire, and stun, fire would be my preference, but still. Pretty insane weapons. Let's go ahead and get third shield, because we really are just about boss ready here. I dove right into that pun, I really did. And you're back. Did scan my video. Drone control is something you never invest in, so you have to look into that for the run. Yes. Basically, I think I talked about this in the video. If you never get missile defense, you're probably going to lose the run. And missile defense is basically cloaking or drone control. Hacking can serve as that, but again, you don't have hacking in non-advanced edition or pre-advanced edition or whatever you want to call that. So if you skip on getting any kind of missile defense, you are probably going to lose the run. That is this, I would say, general knowledge of experienced FTL players that you need some form of missile defense. Because missiles are stupid and they're the biggest barrier to you winning a run is missiles. If you don't have defense to them, you're probably going to have a bad time. Good dodges. You know, if there's no seed like that, someone can probably mod it. Well, we're not going to mod a punishing seed just for the tournament that kills the contestants, that's for sure. Zoltan Shield Pre-Igniter can also be missile defense. Yeah, those are both much rarer, so on the vast majority of your runs, cloaking or drone control is going to be what you'll want to be looking for, but that's true. If you can get one of those things, and can be basically a good offense is your best defense is what those would be. Well, I guess not Zoltan Shield. That's a Halberd Beam. Alright, well, we're finding the few weapons that I would actually replace these Crystrel H's with. You were asking some of the best weapons in the game earlier, Miyagi's. Let me show you 3 of the best weapons in the game. Flak 1, Burst Laser 2, which you probably know about because of, you know, playing Kestrel A, Halberd Beam. Honestly, these are the 2, in my opinion. This plus Heavy Laser 1 are probably the 3 S-tier weapons you want to look for in as many games as you can find them. I need 90 scrap to get that online. So if you want to know what good weapons are, basically the weapons we have this run are some of the best weapons you can find. Missiles and FTL are like self-destruct in Pokemon, never as good for you as it is for the AI. It's a good... I mean, if I played Pokemon, I would probably agree with you there. You wish they made a missile scrambler augment that makes enemy missiles fly around randomly and not hit you? That would be nice. Intruders on board, ASB. Okay, well I do have mind control, so let's do this. Let's go fight there. That bad time pun boned that enemy. Okay. Is that also a pun? I'm not sure. Missile launcher equals salt shaker. Yes. Yes, it does. And actually, I can guarantee to cloak this, can't I? Crystal Heavy 1 is also an S-tier weapon, really. Yeah, the problem is I wouldn't recommend this as a weapon to look for because you gotta go to the crystal sector, which is the most rare thing in gaming, is getting to the crystal sector. One of the most RNG heavy dependent things in gaming in the gaming world. So don't go looking for a crystal heavy laser as a normal thing to do in your runs. I would not recommend that. You assume that FTL missiles are dumb fire missiles since they have the same accuracy as pew-pews. Dumb fire, which means they don't have a seeking technology, I guess. Investigate. We have clone bait. Damn. He collapsed and died. Poor guy. It's also not normal edition. There you go. Yes. Even more importantly, if you are playing non-advanced edition. You notice that Burst Laser 3 isn't better? No, Burst Laser 3 is actually... I won't say it's the worst weapon in the game, but it's a really bad weapon because it's too slow. Getting early shots off is so important in this game that slow weapons have so much less value than fast weapons. And all these weapons you notice I talked about are all, except for Halberd Beam, on the faster side of weapons. But Halberd Beam makes up for that by being fairly cheap to get, and for its cost is insanely good. No surrender. If that was fuel, I probably would have taken that deal. Your doges are too damn high, sir. And mine are too damn low. These weapons, honestly, are not timing out super well currently. My own fault for not timing it correctly. Okay, that is enough to get Halberd Beam online. There we go. Flak Halberd is a combo that you should learn to love and learn to find. Flak 1, Burst Laser 2, Halberd Beam is insanely good. So any combination of these three weapons is like S tier or higher if there's a tier above S in whatever ranking system you are using. This is slightly not timed perfectly. Okay. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it. That just timed out perfectly for him. Okay, that's the wrong person repairing over there. Let's practice dolphin flip, so it would be this. Well, I did it with pause, so it wasn't a real dolphin flip, but there we go. Now only missing the power? Yeah, that's how we use power now. Crystal Laser is a backup weapon for heavily shielded ships. I mean, Crystal Laser is a leftover from the beginning of this ship. But it's basically a heavy laser that I'll eventually want to get online. Would I rather propose to a flak one or a halberd beam? Propose? I'm not marrying any weapons, so neither. I do not plan on marrying an inanimate object. That's a phrase that's hard for me to say. Especially not one that is in a video game, so neither. Halberd beam is inferior because you can't run 4 halberd beams. Feels bad, man. Okay, sure. Sure. Inferior because you can't run 2. That is some... You have some high requirements for your weapons. Or very specific requirements might be more accurate to say. I do need that fuel. Yeah. He gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. Fuel when I'm running out of fuel. Black One and Halberd Beam has eloped after Rand's comment. You don't love me, Rand? Fine. I'm leaving you. No, don't leave me, Flak One. I love you. I really do. Well, that's a dead end on that side, so we gotta go up, back, and around to get these jumps. Okay. Man, speaking of halberd beams, everybody and their dogs got one. I was gonna say, why aren't you boarding? And then I realized, oh yes, I have a Zoltan shield. Now they will be boarding me. And now I will mic control them. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Round, 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 round. They don't have Zoltan shield bypass. They must not have Zoltan shield bypass. They must not. Black One and Halberd will not show up in the item pools anymore after I rejected them. Kappa. They better. They better show up in my item pools. In my item oceans. 81 scrap. So it's all about power now, right? Oh, that doesn't connect over that way. Pretty bad nebula sector, honestly. The layout and the jump choices we're getting, I guess. We're going to be at half power here. 19 power, so 19 divided by 2 was 9.5. Just run it up, so we'll have 10 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think is what we'll have. Go. Manually search, we got Clone Bay. Alright, nice. Very, very nice. Let me get level 2 Clone Bay and piloting. Let's do that. Okay. Hey, look at this. A human we can vent. The best type of human. The ventable kind. I want to save up for this Crystal H, but I also just want to get power so I can have all my systems online. So, speaking of having all my systems online, another half power. Event. Fight. Hey, alright. Gotta love free blue option rock dude, people. People! Hello, human. Let us show you to our O2 room. Turn right at hacking. You'll be stationed there. What do you mean? If I turn right there, it's a... That's just an airlock. That's your room. Go inside that before I push you. But I don't want to die. You won't die. You'll just be vented. It's therapeutic for you. It'll clear out your pores, I promise. It's quite therapeutic. Just ask my other humans who are floating out in space with that frozen look on their face. You know what I just realized? Princess Leia from the new Star Wars movie was vented. Princess Leia in, what was, Force Awakens? Was it Force Awakens or Rise of Skywalker? No, it was neither of those. It was the middle one. The one I really hate. Princess Leia was vented. But she survived? Yeah. Well, we don't know. Maybe these humans will survive. Are they skilled in the use of the Force? You know what? You'd never watched the video for You Spin Me Around before? It's interesting. Okay. Princess Leia is secretly Elenius. Last Jedi, that's the one. My least favorite Star Wars movie of all time. And I've seen the Star Wars Christmas special. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Probably should have gotten level 3 hacking, but let's get 8 power weapons. Princess Leia was vented because she was too sus among us. Okay, I'll take your word for that. Human survived venting, can't be canon. Tell us more about the Star Wars Christmas special, Rand. Have you not seen it? The one where basically it's Chewbacca's family having some weird holiday that there are cameos with Luke and Leia, both with really heavy makeup, and they sing. Look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. It's amazing. Would you not talk about Disney Star Wars movies? The Christmas special should be forgotten. You know, it's fun. It's ridiculous. At least it's not trying to be something it's not. And that's what I feel like Last Jedi and some of the others are doing. They're trying to be some epic thing that's just falls flat. Do I care about Repair Station? I honestly care more about finding stores. Stores and scrap gains. Some things are best forgotten, never spoken about. Okay. Hope everyone is having a great day, chat. And Rand, you're super excited for the tournament, even though you're fully aware you will be getting wrecked. Hey, there's a wild Super Bob. Nice. I hear you'll be helping us for our second test run on Friday. Glad to have you, my friend. Glad to have you join the tournament. Even if you get wrecked, it should be a lot of fun. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of players getting wrecked. If it's not by more experienced players, it'll probably be by FTL's terrible RNG. So, if you played FTL enough, you're probably used to it anyway. Here's a blatant cash grab attempt to sell toys. Which one? Because I feel like you could say that about a lot of Star Wars. Do you mean the new Star Wars movies? Do you mean the Christmas special? Do you mean like any of the TV shows? I'm not sure which ones you're talking about. Because even Mandalorian, that's really good. I feel like you could make that argument about it, honestly. The answer is yes. Padme actually told the droid, look later and not look Leia. I don't know that reference to, I assume that's one of the prequels. The only answer is yes, Kappa. You made an FTL stream. Woohoo! Welcome, Little Church. This guy just made it so our Zoltan shield was non-existent. This and this. Almost a one-shot. Yikes. How with cloaking, Zoltan shield, and hacking is he still almost getting through our shields? I guess because Combat Drone Mark II is too OP. Something that you heard about the Star Wars movies, oh nice, is that the prequel Gungans made us appreciate Ewoks, and the sequel Porgs have made us appreciate Gungans. Wow, yeah. What is Luke milking an alien for blue milk and drinking it make us appreciate? Does that make us appreciate anything, or does that just make us want to gouge our eyes out? Because I'm still not sure what that's supposed to make us appreciate. At least they ate the porgs. Okay. Well, it's kind of a waste of a jump, but I think I'm going to go to the store here. That's a fetish. Okay. Christmas specials and the new trilogy are blatant. Mandalorian kinda. Clone Wars were good on its own, and Rebels wanted to copy Clone Wars. Okay. Alright, well, the store doesn't have anything amazing, but I can sell my long-range scanners. I was hoping I wouldn't dive for this, but it looks like we do. I could take FTL Recharge Booster just for the dives, but I find that would be excessive. I think we just get our upgrades. Do need power, though. Who would have thought that episode 1 is better and people like Jar Jar compared to new movies? I know, right? You know you failed a series when the movies that used to be considered the worst of the series are now considered not the worst of the series anymore. Wow, I swear, if there are two topics we talk about in every stream, it's the bad new Star Wars movies and food. And we have definitely ticked all those boxes today, that's for sure. Okay. I should see another ASB shot. And then we cloak now. Oh god. Whew, that one almost got there just in time. Who needs augments? Get swag sensors. There you go. That's what we really need. Swag sensors. Needs power, buys system upgrades. Well, I did get 1 power. I like 5 engines, especially with Zoltan Shield and cloaking, so I stand by my purchase. Jar Jar is like the Barney of Star Wars. Okay. Ignore it's a tarp. Darn, it wasn't a tarp. I had sandwich ships, so I kind of had to talk about food. It's true. Oh, wow. Repair right next. Do I do this so I can get the repair after it? Yeah, let's do that. Chance at repair right after the fight. That's so rare that I feel like we should take the chance for it. Of course, after we fight him, if we win this, he might just run away to that repair station, which would really be super troll. You wanted this repair? I'm gonna eat it like a sandwich. Darn it, why do I gotta eat like a sandwich? I had a sandwich earlier. Look it. I'm gonna not mind control the pilot because what I like to do is mind control shields after I've shot the shields, so they can't repair it, or in other systems, like make it so this guy can't repair that. That is like the perfect hack for us, I think. Good triple doge. Frickin' double doge, best doge. Oh, he even took out the missile. Oh, that's amazing. Man, if we hadn't done so much damage with our first volley, I'd try to get another crew kill here. Yeah. Alright, 0 damage fight. Now we don't need the repair station. 0 damage phase 1. And the sandwich ate the flagship. I ate the sandwich and the sandwich ate the flagship. So I'm basically a turducken ship. Or something. Your greatest achievement for FTL was beating the Rebel flagship with the Kestrel on normal difficulty. It took you so many tries you haven't played since. You're really bad at FTL. It's a very challenging game, Old Church, so you are not alone in that, I will definitely tell you. Guess all the years of salty runs finally paid off. Bought a Hacksaw patch for FTL, didn't I? If you think I would spend my FTL hacks on a viewership win, you are sadly mistaken. If I was going to use my hacks, it would be on Wednesday when I'm doing hard but no pause. So, these are definitely not my hacks. This is just FTL trolling me with good RNG. Trolling me with good RNG is what it's doing. If you had been seeing my Wednesday streams lately, you would not be saying how good my RNG is in FTL lately. You think the event eats you was a bug. The event that eats you is a bug. I don't know. What event is that? What event eats us? I'm not sure what event that is. Value, value. Okay. Are we gonna prepare to be boarded by the boarding drone? Yes. So let's open our doors because we don't have a lane yet, so we can move these guys and this guy to deal with whatever the boarding drone goes. Your practice run this morning had incredibly good RNG too. You got 2 burst laser 2 drops for free. Wow, that is insanely good RNG. Don't use it all up before the tournament, though, you know. Yeah, how about you guys kill each other? For my amusement. Fight for my amusement. Let's do this. I hope we get the missile offline. Woo! Double kill. Yeah, blasted. I'm actually gonna wait a bit here. Maybe I can get another crew kill in here, maybe? Oh, this guy's shooting down the, this guy's shooting down my crystal. The one downside of this over the heavy laser. The Crystal Heavy is a projectile that can be shot down by, defense drones. Oh well, didn't even think about that. You just started doing the streaks on Monday. No boss run? Question mark? Because I like a mod that has endless maps and ever-increasing difficulty. What are we talking about? I don't know what the endless... maybe that's what's in hyperspace. That's somebody was talking about earlier. I don't know about that. The RNG in this game is like a girl. Teases you when you really need it, but lets you down when you need it. Wow. Sounds like you have some bad experiences, my friend. This game is definitely an abusive relationship. Yes. It's like, see, Rand, you can have good RNG, but only on Mondays when you don't need it. Thanks, FTL. Thanks. Sensor value point. All right, we've gotten a lot of crew kills, so we're looking pretty good for this final phase. We've taken 0 damage to the first 2 phases, so I'd say we're in pretty good shape. I'd say we're looking pretty good. If we can get the damageless boss fight, it'd be amazing. Salt is what keeps a relationship alive. Really? Okay. Crystal weapons behave like a missile that can pierce only a shield. Right. Only one shield, yeah. Let me go for the damageless fight here. Perfect timing. I'm actually going to do this. So if I get the missile offline, we have a good chance of having a damageless boss fight here, which would be pretty awesome. Still hasn't got through Zoltan Shield, but I'm still saving my mind control for that. Because if he mind controlled my pilot, he highly likely to take damage. But this is looking like GG, perfect boss fight. No one-shot or anything, but thanks to the valiant effort of the Comet Tail, or the Crystrel, I think. Crystrel plus Kestrel. Why did I put a cookie outside of the bag there? Cookie time! GG cookie time, my friends. Another awesome ship from Arisius Smolgan, if you're still around. And 414 bits from Nietzsche. Let's check the score. Wow. How did we get such a low score? Was our scrap pretty low? I guess our scrap was pretty low. Those dodges, though, we had some pretty insane dodges. And we also had cloaking. And we had Zoltan Shield. And we had hacking. We were just freaking OP. We were just freaking OP. Aristia, I think you just did a really good job with the visuals on this ship. Even the little mini image, a little pixelated, but you got the glow behind it. The size is pretty good. Really great job on this ship. 37 ships speed, 100 beacons explored, 1519 scrap collected. I think actually our problem was that was a good amount of beacons. We just didn't fight a lot of ships. So that's why our score was kind of low. I had 2 Taiyis. Okay. You're curious if all the ships are going to get this OP. You're talking about today's ships? I don't know. Chocolate chip versus peanut butter cookies. I love peanut butter, but in my cookies, chocolate chip all day, every day. All right, my friends. Well, we're having some pretty strong runs, so that means we probably get 4 ships in today if we don't get some super slow runs. So I think I will do RPG Nerdo's Survivor Hyperspace ship. Oh, I use hyperspace. A ship called Survivor. I think that's the next ship I have from RPG Nerdos. So we're going to check that one out next, and it does require hyperspace. But before we do, really quickly, my friends, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my second break of the day. Hope you all are having a good time. If there's anybody new to the stream, if you're having fun, hope you hit the follow. When we come back after this minute break or so for me to use the restroom, we will do another ship. Y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.